Deshania decides to work at a shoe store during the summer. She is told that she would only be getting paid commission. Deshania doesn't necessarily know what commission means, but today's lesson will help Deshania understand what is commission and how to find commission from a specific sale. Today's objective says, I can understand what commission is and how to find the commission of a sale. Commission is a fee paid for services, usually a percentage of the total cost. In order to find the amount of commission of a sale, you need the following formula. The amount of commission comes from multiplying the commission rate and the amount of purchase. Example 1. On Deshania's first day at Champ, she sold $600 worth of athletic gear. If her commission rate is 15%, what is her amount of commission? Alright, so as you just read, we know that Deshania has a job at Champs. A lot of us look for jobs during the summer. Some of us are too young. But Deshania was lucky enough to get a job at Champs. So we know that she is getting paid at Champs based off commission. A lot of people get paid by hourly rate, but Deshania is getting paid off of commission only. So she has to sell a lot in order for her check to look to be a decent amount. All right. So the formula, as we remember, is amount of commission. So her commission is with her paycheck is going to come from the commission rate times amount of purchase. So you should be paying very close attention. We read the first example, then we were able to go through and read the word problem, write down the formula. Now we're going to fill in key pieces of information. So I know that I don't know the amount of commission because that's what I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out what would Deshania's paycheck look like after the first day. I'm not sure yet. So this is the unknown. I know the commission rate is 15%. And I know what she sold on this first day was $600. So she sold $600 worth of athletic gear. So I know that if I had a calculator, I could just put in 15% times 600 and voila, the answer would come up. But you know that Miss Hurst doesn't let you use a calculator unless you're checking your work. So we are not checking our work right now. So we are going to be doing this by hand. So in order to make 15% to a decimal, I remember that I'm going to find the decimal. Right here it lives behind the 5. And I'm going to move it 2 places to the left. So this 15% now turns into 1,500. Still going to be multiplying this times the $600 amount of purchase. Now this is going to give me my commission. So now I need to be able to go through and show my work. So I know I'm going to multiply 600 times 0.15. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0 again. 6 times 5 is 30. X, O. 0 times 1 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 6 times 1 is 6. I'm going to add up those two products. I get 9,000. Now I know Deshania did not make $9,000 from $600. So I know I forgot a step. Don't forget, we multiply whole numbers and decimals. Two numbers were behind the decimal, so I must move the decimal 2 places. This shows me that Deshania, on her first day, made $90 from the amount of purchases. So whatever those people bought, Deshania was actually able to get 15% of that, and that total is $90. This is example 1. We're going to do one more example, and then you'll have your turn to try some on your own. Example 2. Deshania sold $3,800 in athletic gear and gift cards. If her commission rate is 15%, what is her amount of commission? Alright, so we are at example 2. Now Deshania has worked for a whole week. And Deshania's sum for the amount of purchase that she has been able to sell at Champs for that whole first week was $3,800. So we have $3,800. Her commission rate is still going to be 15%. So we read the problem. I just broke down the problem. Now I'm going to go fill in my key pieces of information to then go through and solve it. So I know that I don't know the amount of commission, so I'm going to put an X. I know that Deshania's commission rate is still 15% at Champs. Maybe she goes to another job, it might be different, but for now, Champs said you're going to get 15% of every purchase that you sell here at Champs. The purchase for the entire first week, $3,800. All right, same rules apply. We know that this is the formula, filled in key pieces of information. I think the next step that we did on the previous example was to turn this lovely percent into a decimal. So we're going to use another color. We know that the decimal lives right behind the last number. Move it 2 places to the left. So this now turns into 1,500 times $3,800. So we know for a fact that she's going to get paid more than $90, which was on example 1, because what she sold for an entire week was more than what she sold for one day. So you're going to do $3,800 times 0.15, and you're going to multiply 4 by 2. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0 again. 8 times 5 is 40. 3 times 5 is 15, plus this 4 is 19. XO, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0 again, 8 times 1 is 8, and 3 times 1 is 3. Add these two products together, you get 0, 0, 0, 17, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus another 1 is 5. I remember that I was multiplying decimals. There are 2 numbers behind the decimal. So, Deshania gets paid on this first week of working at Champs as a student, straight out of middle school. She's getting paid $570 for this first week. That's not bad at all. So this is how you find the amount of commission based off of a purchase. If you have this formula, you have the rate, and you have the amount of purchase, you're going to move this to a lovely decimal. You're going to multiply times the amount of purchase. You're going to show your work. You're going to check your work. And you have now found the amount of commission, and that was today's objective. All right. Good luck. Now it's your turn. Eric gets a 7% commission for each electronic item he sells. If he sells $3,000 worth of electronics, how much commission does he make?